Today I'm going to tell you about KYC, about how it may be one of the worst policies in human history. And it seems so harmless. In fact, maybe it's even a good idea. We all want to catch criminals, right? So shouldn't we monitor financial flows for illicit activity? Let's start with what it actually accomplishes. And the answer is almost nothing. It's estimated that of the roughly $90 trillion of annual economic activity, about $3 trillion is criminal activity. How much of that illicit criminal activity does it capture per year? The answer is less than 0.1%. For the criminals, it's maybe an inconvenience. It's not even the cost of doing business. But what does it mean for you? There are 5 major costs of KYC. Let's start with the most obvious one. It's fucking annoying. You need to go through a terrible process of giving them all your private information, which can be hacked and is often stolen. But what about the other side? Think about all of the businesses that need to go through this. How much does that cost? The number is mind-numbing. Thomson Reuters estimate that the direct costs globally is some $2 trillion a year, or about 2% of the global economy. What that means is that every single thing that you buy, your milk, your eggs, your car, is 2% more expensive on average than it needs to be. All of this regulatory burden means that companies, startups, fintechs can't innovate. We've killed financial innovation. But even that isn't the worst problem. A few years ago, I was working in the remittance industry in the UK. And my industry was inadvertently responsible for the deaths of thousands of people in Somalia. It was because the UK banks decided that they weren't going to allow any more transfer of funds from immigrants to their families in Somalia. Thousands of families relied on that money to feed themselves. But there's one more cost, worse than all of the others. For all that it has accomplished, what KYC has done is create an immense global surveillance system, which is monitoring the transactions of every single person. And for what? What have we accomplished by giving up our freedoms? Nothing. But the price has been terrible. KYC is maybe the worst policy that we ever created.